English short stories, the digital deadline. The Miller household was generally a place of laughter and relaxed rules. On weekends, the living room was often a mess of board games and half-finished art projects, and the parents, Sarah and Tom, rarely raised their voices. They believed in giving their children, Leo and Mia, the freedom to explore their interests and manage their own time. However, there was one boundary that remained perfectly clear and immovable. When it came to the homework first rule, Sarah and Tom would always take a hard line, insisting that all school assignments be completed before any electronics were switched on. One sunny Thursday afternoon, the temptation became too much for 12-year-old Leo. A new version of his favorite online game had just been released, and all his friends were already logged in and playing. He approached his mother with his most convincing smile, asking if he could play for just 1 hour and finish his geography essay later in the evening. He argued that he was ahead of schedule in his other classes and deserved a break. Sarah, however, didn't hesitate for a second. She reminded him that their policy was non-negotiable, regardless of how exciting the new game seemed. Leo tried to protest, claiming that his parents were being unfair compared to the parents of his teammates. He even attempted to hide his tablet under a cushion to play in secret, but he was quickly caught. Instead of getting angry, Tom sat him down and explained the reasoning behind their strictness. By taking a hard line, they weren't trying to ruin his fun. They were trying to teach him the importance of prioritizing responsibilities. They wanted him to develop the self-discipline necessary for adult life, where work must always be finished before play begins. By 7 p.m., Leo had finally closed his textbook and submitted his essay. Only then did his parents hand over his console with a smile. As he started the game, he realized he felt much better knowing that his work was out of the way and he could play without any guilt hanging over his head. Although he had been frustrated earlier, he began to understand that his parents' consistency provided a helpful structure to his day. By taking a hard line on this one specific issue, Sarah and Tom had created a habit that would benefit Leo long after he finished his school years.